Hello my dear scholars. I hope my all scholars are fine and doing great. So scholars, in our previous video we have seen how to measure length, how to measure mass. Also we have learned how to measure length of any object. So in this video we will start with measurement of capacity. Yes, this video will help you to solve exercise 11.4. And scholars, you have to solve this exercise in your notebook by following the steps and method which I will show you in this video. Okay scholars, so are you all ready for it? Yes, so we'll start with our today's concept, that is measurement of capacity. Measurement of capacity. Scholars, first of all, we will understand the term capacity. So capacity is the amount that something can hold. So here something means a container or a vessel or a bucket. Okay. It also indicates the space occupied by a closed container or vessel. Okay. For example, see, if I say that the capacity of water tank is 5 liter, it means that the water tank can hold water till 5 liters. Okay. Now scholars, we will see units for measuring capacity. So there are two important units for measuring capacity, and they are liter and milliliter. Okay. Which are the units for measuring capacity? Liter and milliliter. And the short form for liter and milliliter is L and ml. L for liter and ml for milliliter. Okay, which are used for measuring different capacities. There are several different shaped vessels. Okay, there are different vessels which are used for measuring liter and milliliters. Okay, see, for example, if we want to measure milk or petrol or oil can, they are used, they are the few things which are measured in liters. And if we will take medicine or small drop of oil, they are used in milliliters. Okay, so scholars, now this is the conversion metric capacities. Here we have KL, which stands for kiloliter, L is for liter, CL is for centiliter, and ML is for milliliter. Okay, milliliter is the smallest capacity holder and kiloliter is the highest capacity holder. Now one important formula you have to remember, that 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliter. Okay, 1 L is equal to 1000 ml. Okay, now scholars will start with our exercise 11.4, from which few sums I will solve in this video and few sums you have to do it by yourself. You have to follow the same steps and method for rest all of the sums. Okay, so let's start exercise 11.4 and question number 1. From question number 1, sum number A, we have 17.412 liter equal to how much milliliter? Okay, so scholars, here we have to convert liter to milliliter. See, liter to milliliter. Since we are converting from larger unit to smaller unit, what we need to do, scholars? Yes, we need to multiply. Okay, and we know that 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliter. So how much will be 17.412 liters? So for that we have to multiply 17.412 with 1000. Okay. Now scholars, here comes the multiplication concept by 1000. So for that what we will do, we will count number of zeros in 1000. Here we have how many zeros? We have 3 zeros, right? So what we need to do with decimal point? We need to shift this decimal point to its right by 3 digits, because it is multiplication, and in multiplication we shift decimal to its right. So 1, 2 and 3. So this decimal point will be shifted to its right by 3 digits and our answer will be 17412 milliliters. Okay. Now we will see one more sum, that is sum number C, and we have sum number C as 35.53 liter equal to how much milliliter? Again we have to convert liter to milliliter, and we know that 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliter. So how much will be 35.53 liters? So for that we have to multiply 35.53 with 1000. Okay. Now let's see how many zeros we have over here. Again we have 3 zeros. So we have to shift this decimal point to its right by 3 digits. Okay. Now let's start shifting this decimal point. 1, 2. Oh, but here we have 2 digits. So what we need to do? We need to put one extra zero. Okay. So we'll put 0 after 3. So our answer will be 35530 milliliters. Okay, scholars. So scholars, we will see few more sums. Okay. So let's see sum number D, that is 91.6 liter equal to how much milliliter. Again here also we have to convert liter to milliliter, and we know that 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliter. So how much will be 91.6 liter? So for that we have to multiply 91.6 with 1000. Okay, so here again comes the concept of multiplication by 1000. So how many zeros do we have over here? Here we have 3 zeros, right? So we have to shift this decimal point to its right by 3 digits. Okay, so scholars, here we can see that we have only 1 digit after decimal point. Okay, so now what we need to do, scholars? Yes, we need to put 2 zeros. Okay, because we have to shift this decimal point to its right by 3 digits, and we have only 1 digit after decimal point. So we have to put 2 zeros, and our answer will be 91600 milliliters. Okay. Now we will see one more sum of question number 1, that is sum number E, and we have question as 43.00 liter equal to how much milliliter. Again we have to convert liter to milliliter, and we know that 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliter. So how much will be 43.00 liter? So for that we have to multiply 43.00 with 1000. Okay, again comes the concept of multiplication by 1000, where we will count number of zeros in 1000. So here we have 3 zeros in 1000, so we have to shift this decimal point to its right by 3 digit. So see, after decimal point here we have only 2 digit, but we need to shift by how much digits? By 3 digits. So for that we have to put one more zero. Okay, so our answer will be 43000 milliliters. Okay, that is 43000 milliliters. Okay, scholars, here we have completed question number 1 of exercise 11.4. Now we'll start with question number 2. So scholars, we have sum number A as 32780 milliliters equal to how much liters? Now scholars, here we have to convert milliliter to liters. Okay, that means we have to convert from smaller unit to larger unit. It means what we have to do over here? Yes, we have to divide. Okay, so we know that 1 milliliter equal to 1 by 1000 liters. So how much will be 32780 milliliter? So for that we have to divide 32780 by 1000. Okay. Now scholars, here comes the concept of division by 1000. Yes. So for that what we need to do? First of all we need to count the number of zeros in divisor. So here we have how many zeros? Here we have 3 zeros. So what we need to do? We need to put decimal point to its left by 3 digit. Okay, because in division we put decimal point or we shift decimal point to its left, and in multiplication we shift decimal point to its right. Okay, so now here we have 3 zeros, so we'll put decimal point to its left by 3 digits. We'll start from ones place. So 1, 2 and 3. So decimal point will come between 2 and 7, and our answer will be 32.780 liters. Okay, now we will see sum number C, that is 21156 milliliters equal to how much liters? Again scholars, we have to convert milliliters to liters. So for that what we need to do? Yes, we need to divide, and we know that 1 milliliter equal to 1 by 1000 liters. So how much will be 21156 milliliters? So we have to divide 21156 by 1000. Again comes the concept of division by 1000. what we need to do? We need to count number of zeros. So here we have 3 zeros. Okay. So we have to put decimal point to its left. Okay. By 3 digits. Okay. So we'll start from ones place. So 1, 2 and 3. So decimal point will come between 1 and 1. So our answer will be 21.156 liters. Okay. Now scholars, we will see two more sums of question number 2. Okay. So now let's start sum number D, that is 48190 milliliter equal to how much liter? Again scholars, we have to convert milliliter to liters. So for that what we need to do? We need to divide, and we know that 1 milliliter equal to 1 by 1000 liters. So how much will be 48190 milliliter? So for that we have to divide 48190 by 1000. Okay. Now see, here comes the concept of division by 1000. Now here we will count the number of zeros in the divisor. Here we have 3 zeros. So we'll put decimal point to its left by 3 digits. Okay, and we'll start from ones place. So we'll put decimal point 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so decimal point will come between 8 and 1, and our answer will be 48.190 liters. Okay. Now scholars, we will see last sum of question number 2, and then we will solve one story sum. Okay. And here we have E number sum as 235 milliliters equal to how much liters? Again we have to convert milliliters to liters. So for that we need to divide. Okay. And we know that 1 milliliter equal to 1 by 1000 liters. So how much will be 235 milliliters? So we have to, what we have to do? We have to divide 235 by 1000. Okay. So again comes the concept of division by 1000. Yes. So for that we need to count number of zeros of divisor. Here we have 1000 which have 3 zeros. So we have to put decimal point to its left by 3 digits. Okay. And we'll start from ones place. So we'll put decimal point now. 1, 2 and 3. So we'll put decimal point before 2. Okay, so our answer will be 0.235 liters. Okay, scholar. So here we have completed question number 1 and 2. So scholars, we will solve one story sum over here, and the story we have: Pavni made 2500 ml of orange squash on Saturday and 1255 ml of orange squash on Sunday. On which day did she make more and by how much? Give your answer in liters. Okay. So first of all scholars, your first task is that you have to frame statement. Scholars, you can frame your statement, but statement should be meaningful. Okay. So first of all we will frame statement. For that what we need to do? First of all we have to see the first number in the given story. So here we have first number as 2500 ml. This number shows that the Pavni made orange squash on Saturday. So first statement will be capacity of squash made on Saturday, that is 2500. Okay, now we'll come to next number, that is 1255 ml. Okay, this number shows that she made orange squash on Sunday. So second statement will be capacity of squash made on Sunday, that is 1255 ml. Now what we need to find scholars? We need to find on which day did she make more. So from these 2 days we have to find on which day she make more squash. So obviously we can see that 2500 ml is greater than 1255, right? So on which day she made more? So she made more on Saturday. So our first statement of answer will be, therefore Pavni made more on Saturday. Now what we need to find scholars? We need to find by how much. Okay. So we will see that how much she made more on Saturday. Okay. So for that scholars, what we need to do? We need to subtract. Okay, so we'll subtract 2500 ml minus 1255. So when we'll subtract, we'll get answer as 1245 ml. Okay, subtraction we have already learned. You have to subtract by yourself. Okay, now scholars, our next task is that we have to find this answer in liters. Okay, and we know that 1 milliliter equal to 1 by 1000 liter. So how much will be 1245 milliliters? So for that we have to divide 1245 by 1000. Okay, again here comes the concept of division by 1000. Again we'll count number of zeros. Here we have 3 zeros, so we'll put decimal point to its left by 3 digits. Okay, so we'll start from ones place. So 1, 2 and 3. So decimal point will come between 1 and 2 and our answer will be 1.245 liters. Okay, now we have to write our final answers. So see, this is the way we write our final answers. Therefore, Pavni made more on Saturday by 1.245 liters. Okay, scholars. So, scholars, here we have completed exercise 11.4. So, scholars, complete this exercise in your notebook in neat and good handwriting. In our next video, we'll start with a new concept, that is speed. Okay. Bye, scholars. Take care of yourself.